Welcome to our journey through time as we explore some of the most remarkable customs from ancient civilizations. From beauty standards to ritualistic practices, these traditions offer a fascinating glimpse into the past. These weren't just historical footnotes, they were expressions of deeply held beliefs about the universe, about the gods, about the very nature of life and death. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into 10 bizarre ancient customs you won't believe. Let's start with a culture obsessed with beauty, or at least their version of it, the ancient Mayans. Imagine a society where a flattened forehead is the height of fashion. The Mayans practiced cranial deformation, gently but persistently binding infants' heads to achieve this look. And that's not all, they also filed their teeth to sharp points. The sharper, the better. It's enough to make a dentist faint. And if you think that's extreme, how about deliberately inducing crossed eyes? The Mayans considered this a mark of beauty, even hanging objects between children's eyes to encourage it. Now, we might find these practices strange, maybe even a little disturbing, but to the Mayans, they were expressions of beauty, status, and their connection to the cosmos. It makes you wonder, what will future generations think of our beauty standards? Next, we journey to the Eurasian steppes, home to the fierce Scythian warriors. These nomads were legendary for their equestrian skills and, let's just say, their intense approach to warfare. Imagine a scene straight out of Game of Thrones. The Scythians are honoring their war god with a yearly festival. Animals are sacrificed, but it doesn't stop there. For every 100 enemies captured in battle, one meets a grim fate. But here's the kicker. Before the execution, the prisoners were offered a chilling toast. Wine was poured over their heads, a libation to the war god, a symbolic cleansing before the ultimate sacrifice. Brutal? Absolutely. But to the Scythians, it was a sacred duty, a way to appease their gods and ensure victory in battle. It's a stark reminder of the brutal realities of ancient warfare and the powerful role religion played in these societies. Our journey takes us now to the Andes Mountains, the heartland of the Inca Empire. The Inca are renowned for their sophisticated civilization, their impressive architecture, and their unique religious beliefs. But their most unsettling ritual was undoubtedly the capacocha, a ceremony involving the sacrifice of children. Now, before you judge, understand that this wasn't done lightly. These sacrifices were performed only during times of great need, the death of an emperor, a natural disaster, a desperate plea to the gods. The children chosen for the capacocha weren't seen as victims. They were considered the purest among them, given special treatment, honored with feasts and ceremonies before embarking on their final journey. The Inca believed these children weren't truly gone. They became messengers to the gods, carrying the hopes and prayers of their people. It's a practice difficult to comprehend today, but it underscores the profound influence of religion and the lengths to which people would go to appease the forces they believed controlled their world. Chapter 4. Benin Human Sacrifices, when life served the king. Our next stop takes us to the Kingdom of Benin in West Africa, a civilization renowned for its magnificent bronze sculptures and sophisticated social structure. However, beneath the surface of this advanced society lay a darker practice, human sacrifice. In Benin, human life held immense spiritual significance, and offering it was seen as the ultimate act of appeasement to the gods. These sacrifices were meticulously planned, often coinciding with crucial events like the Oba's anniversary or annual festivals. Those chosen for sacrifice weren't necessarily considered unfortunate. Sometimes they were criminals or prisoners of war, individuals whose lives were deemed expendable. Their sacrifice was believed to maintain cosmic balance, ensuring the well-being of the kingdom and its people. Imagine the grand ceremonies, the rhythmic beating of drums, the chanting of priests as they prepared the sacrifice. It's a stark reminder that even in civilizations with complex social structures, the lines between life and death, the sacred and the profane, were often blurred. Chapter 5. Alpine miners' diets. Ancient foodies. From the heights of the Andes, we descend into the depths of Europe, where we meet some ancient miners with surprisingly sophisticated palates. Now, you might not think of salt miners as culinary connoisseurs, but these guys were way ahead of their time. Archaeologists analyzing preserved excrement, yes, you heard that right, from 2,700-year-old salt mines made a fascinating discovery. These miners had a taste for the finer things in life, or at least the fermented thing. Their diet was rich in beer and blue cheese, delicacies we still enjoy today. Imagine, after a hard day's work chipping away at salt deposits, these miners would kick back with a cold one and a pungent piece of blue cheese. It's a reminder that even in ancient times, people sought out culinary experiences that went beyond mere sustenance. They appreciated good taste, even if those tastes might seem a little ripe to us today. Chapter 6. Egyptian ritualistic consumption, bottoms up and everything else. Our journey through bizarre ancient customs takes us to the land of pharaohs, pyramids, and a rather unique approach to ritualistic beverages. Now, the ancient Egyptians were known for their elaborate rituals, but recent discoveries have uncovered a practice that's, well, let's just say it's not for the faint of heart. Imagine a ceremonial cup filled with a concoction of ingredients. You might expect exotic fruits, rare herbs, maybe a sprinkle of gold dust, but the reality was a bit more intense. We're talking fruits, nuts, and psychedelic substances, all blended with bodily fluids and a generous dose of alcohol. This potent cocktail wasn't just for kicks. It was believed to connect the imbiber with the divine, facilitating magical ceremonies for fertility, healing, and protection. It's a side of ancient Egypt you won't find in your average history book, so the next time you're enjoying a smoothie, be thankful it doesn't include those special ingredients. Now let's head over to ancient Greece, a civilization that celebrated the human form in all its glory. We're talking about the Olympics, but not quite how you picture them. Forget the high-tech sportswear and energy drinks. In ancient Greece, athletes competed in the buff, that's right, completely naked. No fancy uniforms, no high-tech compression gear, just bare skin and athletic prowess on full display. This wasn't just about practicality, it was a deeply held belief. The Greeks saw the human body as a temple, and athletic nudity was a way to honor the gods. Imagine the scene. Thousands of spectators cheering on their favorite athletes, all while stark naked under the Mediterranean sun. It was a celebration of physical perfection, a testament to the ideals of balance and beauty that permeated Greek culture. No wonder the word gymnasium comes from the Greek word gymnos, meaning naked. So the next time you're struggling to put on your gym clothes, just be thankful you weren't born in ancient Greece. From the Olympics, we move on to another iconic arena of competition, though this one comes with a decidedly more gruesome twist. In ancient Rome, gladiatorial combat wasn't just entertainment, it was practically a religion. And like any good religion, it had its share of, shall we say, unconventional beliefs. One of the most bizarre was the idea that gladiator blood held healing properties. Imagine the Colosseum, the roar of the crowd reaching a fever pitch as a gladiator falls in defeat. But instead of averting their eyes, some spectators rushed the arena, eager to scoop up the spilled blood. They believed it could cure epilepsy and other ailments, that the vitality and strength of these warriors could be absorbed by consuming their life essence. It's a practice that might make your stomach churn, but it speaks to the Roman fascination with spectacle, violence, and the lengths to which they'd go in pursuit of a cure. Talk about a high-risk health regimen. It makes you appreciate the sterile, evidence-based world of modern medicine just a little bit more, doesn't it? Our exploration of ancient customs takes us now to Imperial China, a civilization known for its grandeur, its intricate bureaucracy, and a rather unique approach to courtly life. In the Forbidden City, power was the ultimate aphrodisiac, and some men were willing to pay the ultimate price to attain it. These men were the eunuchs, surgically castrated to serve in the emperor's court. It was a practice rooted in the belief that it ensured loyalty, preventing any distraction that might compromise the emperor's power. Imagine the Forbidden City, a world of intrigue, whispers, and power plays. Eunuchs, denied the traditional avenues of advancement, rose to positions of influence, becoming trusted advisors, confidants, and even power brokers in their own right. It's a stark reminder that the pursuit of power often demands sacrifice, though the sacrifices made in ancient China were particularly life-altering. It makes you wonder what compromises people will make for a taste of power, even if it means giving up a fundamental part of themselves. We end our journey back in ancient Egypt, a civilization that never shied away from the, shall we say, more symbolic aspects of life. And when it came to symbolism, few things were as potent as the Nile River, the lifeblood of Egyptian civilization. So, how did the pharaohs, the living embodiment of God-kings, ensure the river's continued bounty? Well, let's just say they took a very hands-on approach. That's right, we're talking about ceremonial masturbation. Now, before you get the wrong idea, this wasn't some salacious spectacle. It was a sacred ritual performed by the pharaoh to ensure the fertility of the land and the prosperity of his people. Imagine the pharaoh standing at the banks of the Nile, surrounded by priests and onlookers. With a ceremonial flourish, he would ejaculate into the river, symbolically charging it with his life-giving essence, ensuring another year of abundant harvests and a thriving civilization. It's a testament to the power of symbolism, the interconnectedness of life and nature, and the lengths to which these ancient rulers would go to fulfill their divine duty. It certainly puts a whole new spin on the phrase going with the flow, doesn't it? These customs highlight the diverse and sometimes unexpected practices of ancient civilizations, from beauty standards that would make a modern fashionista blush to rituals that would send shivers down your spine. These practices offer a fascinating window into the past. They remind us that while times change, people's desire to make sense of the world, to connect with the divine, and to shape their destiny is a constant throughout human history. Join us next time as we uncover more intriguing aspects of our shared human history.